Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thanks to all of you for your service and for being here. Good to see you. I'm going to start, Secretary Austin, by following up with from an answer that you gave to Senator Shaheen earlier about further support for the Afghan forces, and you specifically mentioned ISR support from the GCC. And I'm wondering if you could tell me specifically what kind of ISR support that is. What system?
Well, certainly we're flying our MQ-9s from there, and it's essentially the vast majority of ISR is being provided from other places outside of Afghanistan. We've had to, as we've retrograded, we've had to make sure we protect our key platforms and systems there.
Are Global Hawk Block 30s part of that?
That's correct, yes.
You realize the Block 30s are slated for retirement in this budget, and you and I have had this discussion before. I'm concerned about the lack of a bridge between where we are today and where we're going to get to eventually with new systems, and you have tough choices, and we've heard all about the difficult priorities you have to set. But I remain concerned about the retirement of Block 30s prematurely to benefit our combatant commanders everywhere, but I think Afghanistan presents a rather unique example of the threat. With that, General Milley, could I ask you, are the combatant commanders getting all of the ISR support that they need in every theater?
I would tell you that as Chief Staff of the Army for 4 years and Chairman for almost 2, no combatant commander has ever gotten all the ISR they want. It is one of those commodities that is in high demand all the time, and no one is completely ever satisfied. Every commander wants perfect knowledge, and that's what ISR does, is feed you with knowledge. We are never going to get enough ISR to fill all the demand. Having said that, it's all a function of risk. It's all a function of where you take risk, what your priority is, are you going to support the main effort, and what do you do for the supporting effort, and so on and so forth. And in this budget, I think that we are adequately funding ISR as we go forward for the main effort relative to China. And with respect to the Block 30s and the MQ-9s, again, it has to do with relevance and pivoting to the future. This budget biases future operating environment, change in the character of war, and against the pacing threat of China. That is not to say we're going to stop everything with respect to A-10s or MQ-9s or some of these systems. We've got to make that turn.